So we can confirm for you that these drone strikes have been reported in Lahore, in Sialkot as well. There are some reports that suggest it's also happened in Karachi, but we'll wait for official confirmation on that before telling you that yes, there's been a strike there too. You look at all that's been happening, Sandeep, in the last few hours in Gurdaspur, a blackout order for tonight. The missile debris that's been found in Amritsar, the fact that Pakistan has been resorting to targeting civilians along the border, it does seem to me that escalation at this point seems inevitable.
Absolutely, Akshita. It does seem, and it's already happened. It's, as you just described, it's already escalated beyond the Operation Sindoor, the initial airstrikes that India has conducted yesterday over something like 500 kilometers from the northernmost targets in POK to the southernmost in southern Punjab. That's a very large geographical spread.
Yep.
Multiple targets, 9 targets across this geography, unprecedented since the 1971 war. And after that, India gave Pakistan a window of opportunity to de-escalate. But the rhetoric emerging from Pakistan suggests that Pakistan has chosen the path of military retaliation. So this is why India has taken these preemptive measures to tell the Pakistan military that if they choose to escalate the situation, this is what is going to happen. And that is the kind of messaging that we have seen. And that is one of the reasons that the government has said that Operation Sindoor is now an ongoing operation. They are prepared for the Pakistan military, they're prepared for the Pakistan army, the Pakistan Air Force. Whatever they throw at us, we will be ready, we will be prepared. Our men in the air, on the ground and at sea are awaiting, they're watching, they're waiting and they're watching. Their radars are switched on, their missiles are locked and loaded and waiting for that retaliation. If it comes, that will be another notch up the escalation ladder. So this is all signaling. A line has been crossed yesterday, another line has been crossed today. And we are slowly moving up the escalation ladder, and the onus of what to do next now lies with the Pakistan army. As Geeta said, the ball is in the Pakistan army's court. It can choose to de-escalate right now, or it can choose to escalate and bear the consequences.
Okay, I'll also get you more details right now that's emerging from a statement. And I'll just read this out for our viewers. There's a statement that's come in from India right now. I'm just going to read it out. I think Gaurav also has those details. Gaurav, do you have that statement? Can you read it out for us?
So, Government of India is saying that on the night of 7th and 8th of May 2025, and this is extremely significant, Pakistan attempted to engage a number of military targets in northern and western India, including, and this means Pakistan had launched attempted a big strike against India, and this was in Avantipura, Srinagar, Jammu, Pathankot, Amritsar, Kapurthala, Jalandhar, Ludhiana, Anandpur, Bhatinda, Chandigarh, Nal, Falodi, Uttarlai and Bhuj. And this means all along from Jammu and Kashmir to Gujarat, Pakistan attempted a strike using drones and missiles. They were neutralized by the integrated counter UAS grid and air defense system. So Pakistan launched a massive package against India yesterday, and that was neutralized using the UAS grid and air defense system. The debris of these attacks have been recovered from a number of locations to prove that this was a Pakistani attack. Today morning, Indian Armed Forces targeted the air defense radars and systems at a number of locations in Pakistan. The Indian response has been in the same domain with the same intensity as Pakistan. It has been reliably learnt that an air defense system in Lahore has been neutralized. Pakistan has increased the intensity of the unprovoked firing along the line of control using mortars and heavy caliber artillery in the area of Kupwara and Baramulla, Uri, Poonch and Mendar and Rajouri. 16 innocent lives, and this is very significant. Pakistani shelling has led to 16 innocent lives being lost in India, including 3 women and 5 children due to Pakistani firing. India was compelled to respond to bring mortar and artillery fire from Pakistan to a halt. The Indian Armed Forces reiterate their commitment to non-escalation provided it is respected by the Pakistan army. And this is a significant escalation by Pakistan last night. And look at the map, and on India Today, we will just explain this on a map all the way from Jammu and Kashmir down to Gujarat, all along the India-Pakistan international border and the line of control, and it's about 3,500 kilometers of the border and 770 kilometers of the line of control where Pakistan attempted to strike India. That failed. India has targeted Pakistan's air defense systems and neutralized the system in Lahore.
Big breaking news that's coming in. The official confirmation now is out. We are clear. No nonsense approach. Tit for tat is what we will follow. You attack our civilians, you will get it back. You attack along the border, we will fire back. You attack our defense establishments, we will fire back again. And what this establishes is we're far, far superior, Gaurav. So if Pakistan fires at a scale of 1, they'll get it at 10.
That's exactly what is happening. You're absolutely right on this scale. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar also told his counterpart in Iran, India does not want to escalate, but neighbors must be clear, friends must also be clear. In case there's a military response by Pakistan, it will be met with resolute response by India. And as you very rightly pointed out, militarily, India is far superior, not just along the LC, but also along the international border, whether it's the army, the navy, the air force. Overall, Pakistan's only weapon against India was terror. Even there, India has struck at the heart of Pakistan's terror infrastructure, which is in Muridke and in Bahawalpur. And information is that there have been very serious losses in the Pakistani military jihad infrastructure, including the second in command of Jaish-e-Mohammed. And we'll get you more on that story in a moment. But this is decisive action against Pakistan's state-sponsored radical Islamist terror.
So what Gaurav is referring to is Masood Azhar's brother and the fact that he perhaps is a casualty of the strikes as part of Operation Synindur. But I just want to bring the focus again to the statement that India has put out. This is from the Ministry of Defense. The last line of the statement is crucial. It says the Indian Armed Forces reiterate their commitment to non-escalation provided it is respected by the Pakistan military. And Sandeep, as you've had time to read through that statement, the message is very clear here. Pakistan, through the night, attempted to target our military setups, our military units in northern and western India. They've listed out, of course, all the bases that were targeted by Pakistan. We managed to ensure none of that came through. We thwarted all of those bids.
Absolutely, Akshita, and this is exactly what Gaurav and me have been discussing over the past few days. We spoke about Operation Swift Retort 2.0, and this literally seems to be that. If you look at the spread of these bases through northern and western India, you have Avantipura and Srinagar right in the north, in Jammu and Kashmir, all the way down south to Bhuj in Gujarat. That's over
across
2,000 kilometers of northern and western India, and this is exactly what the Indian Armed Forces anticipated. They anticipated these strikes, and as the statement mentions, they were neutralized by the integrated counter UAS grid and air defense system. That's very, very significant. They've not revealed the capabilities of the missiles and the radars that were used to lock on to this Swift Retort 2.0, but it's very clear that some of our most capable surface-to-air missile batteries were used to engage the enemy and to deter him from carrying out his mission. And very importantly, that last line that you mentioned, Akshita, the Indian Armed Forces reiterate their commitment to non-escalation.
Correct.
This is the de-escalation clause that's built into the statement, that even after Pakistan's escalation last night with this so-called Swift Retort 2.0, India has struck back. It struck back with lethal force. It's, it is blunted their Pakistan Air Force's offensive. It's destroyed an HQ-9 battery, and at the same time, it is committed to non-escalation. It is asking Pakistan to de-escalate, otherwise the consequences will be terrible.